कहीं पहुंचने के लिए कहीं से निकलना तो पड़ता है, तो आज शुरुआत करें वैसे।
Hello friends and welcome to this episode of Market क्या लगता है. In this episode of Market क्या लगता है, we are going to see how the session by session action for this entire week has panned out and the projections, the target that we had calculated in the last episode of Market क्या लगता है, how the market has obliged to that. Also the ranges that we keep on talking during the week, how the market has reacted to those ranges, and also what are the projection for the coming week. This week, the bias for Nifty and Bank Nifty both look little dicey, little towards the selling side, and we have to ascertain, we have to confirm whether this will be the right environment for sell off. So let's start. First thing first, let's go with the last week's market क्या लगता है summary. And in our last week's market क्या लगता है video, we had discussed about Nifty being range bound between 15,800 and 15,500, and we expected a breakout above this range for a target of 15,893. This target got completed. As for Bank Nifty, the range was defined between 35,500 and 34,500. We expect a breakout in Bank Nifty as well, and we got a target of 35,754. Now both these targets were kind of touch and go, and after these targets were completed, after that we saw a sell off, a marginal sell off during yesterday, mainly during yesterday Thursday's session. And let us try and understand what was our today morning's view about the market was. So if we can quickly go to the market क्या लगता है. Now this is the market क्या लगता है creative for the day. This was posted at 8:40 today in the morning, and as per this I am saying seeds of corrections are already sown, right? Upon studying the structure of Nifty, the top is in place at 15,915, and hourly structure confirms lower highs and lower lows as per Dow theory, and which gives us a little understanding, at least on hourly time frame, the trend has now changed to a bearish trend, unless 15,915, which is the top level, is being broken on a bullish direction aggressively. Till then the bias may not change to bullish trend. This is something that I want all of you to understand very carefully. And similarly for Bank Nifty as well, the structure is a bit complex than compared to Nifty, is a weaker structure basically, and we do not have any trend change confirmation so far. Hourly time frame, both the indices are oversold as per the Thursday's action, expiry related action. So I am not so bearish at the opening. So today's opening, I'm saying that I'm not bearish. Fresh trades, if any, must be executed with risk to reward in mind, which is not in favor of bears right now. Hence, not sharing any new targets for the day. Today will be a new day. Traders must take these trades with a lot of caution unless trend change is evident. Now, these entire observations or the way we look at the market movement, this does help a trader in certain way, because we have certain levels in front of our chart, and not only these levels but also the view about a particular index, a view about a particular stock or overall market structure for that matter, gives us a lot of confirmation about whether we should have a bearish bias or a bullish bias. So this is the opening of the day, and the entire action is well within this particular range. I was expecting a bounce, a little bounce up till 15,770 or something like that, but that didn't happen in today's action. So entire day Nifty and Bank Nifty both were sideways, and the bounce was not being seen. Now when we look at this structure, the higher highs and higher lows I was mentioning as per the hourly chart was with reference to this. This is the highest point, and from this point we could see that the market movement was bearish, and after this bearish movement our target here of 15,893, this got fulfilled, completed on 6th of July, and after 6th of July we could see a fall and then a rally just to retest this target. And yesterday we saw a good sell-off in Nifty. Now, similar structure can be seen on Bank Nifty as well, but let us complete Nifty first. So the point here is that we have drawn a range for Nifty. So based on this range, we are seeing that the market has started from these levels. Monday morning opening was bullish, and after this bullish opening our target got completed, and again Nifty is falling back within the range. Now we are going to use this range even for the coming week. So for this week as well, the bounce, if at all any there, has to be limited up till 15,800 level. So this can be one of the retracement target for Nifty, and otherwise it will be prudent to see how Nifty protect this level of 15,500. So majorly the action is going to be well within this particular range, and that's how I'm going to keep as a target for this coming week. So Nifty 50 will be in this particular range of 15,800 and 15,500. Let's quickly move on to Bank Nifty, and as I said, this is a hourly structure of Bank Nifty, and here as well one can see that the target of 35,754 got completed, and after that target got completed, again it was a retest of the target, and now the selling has started again. Even Bank Nifty is well within the range. The range we had defined is 35,500 and 34,500. It's a 1,000 point range, and Bank Nifty started within the range. It broke out momentarily, but this is something called as a fake breakout for Nifty as well as Bank Nifty. It's a fake breakout that we have to understand, and after a fake breakout, again the prices are well within the range. Now it is very interesting for this particular week that we see if Bank Nifty closes below this range, then it will be a bearish trend going forward. We do not have a trend change confirmation right now in Bank Nifty. We may see a rally towards 35,500, and after this rally of 35,500 we may see some selling. Again, we'll not talk about targets. It is too early to talk about change in trend, and that precisely is the reason I'm going to stick to the range part of it, and just be there with these ranges in front of your chart and trade only and only when we see a decisive trend emerging out of both these indices. And this is very, very, very important, because while the trend change is happening, or it may not be happening, so while it is happening, the signals are kind of mixed, and at this is the time option buyers, they tend to lose a lot of premium, and they tend to lose a lot of capital. So this precisely is the area, this precisely is the phase where option buyers must stay away from the market. And if at all you do not stay away from market, and if you must trade, you must manage your position sizing. You must trade with smaller quantities so that you don't lose a lot of money in option premiums, right? So all these things we have to take into consideration, and expectations are such that we may see a breakdown below this range, and once it breaks down below this range, then the next moves will be ferocious, right? I think that's it for this particular week, and for this entire week I want all of you to take care. If you are trading options, you have to be cautious while you are trading, and do not trade unless your system generates a good signal to buy certain options. This will be a good time for option sellers to make a good money, good profit, provided you know the direction of the market and you keep your positions hedged well within the limit, so that you do not lose a lot of money in a single trade. Guys, always use your stop loss and keep a maximum risk of around 2% of your entire capital and not more than that. So at any point in time, if you are losing a trade, that loss should not be more than 2% of your capital. Just keep these things in mind, and I wish you all the best for this coming week. Thank you so much.